Hey, hello gamers, welcome to a new video. It's a little bit different than what it usually is. It's not a gaming video, instead we're doing some designs. We're not going to do some designs live though. I'm showing you a pack that I made for Red Dead Redemption. Now, full disclosure, none of these layers are my own. These are stuff that I've found and collected for you guys to use. I hope you have fun with it and I hope you make some awesome designs with it. And the reason I'm making this is because I've noticed that there isn't really a lot of design and goodness for this game yet. And that's shocking considering how beautiful the game is and how many YouTubers are really embracing it. So with that said, I figured I'd make my own. And I'm not going to go through all of the layers that are in this pack. Instead, I'm just going to show you the bare necessities, and you guys can make up your mind if it's worth downloading or not from that. Alright? So, over here you see we have the top layer. You can just, boom, get rid of that. That's gone now already. And there's a couple of effects that I've already slapped on for you guys that you can play around with. There's the edge, which is this little a layer over there that kind of adds like that little edge, that little glow that makes it so beautiful. There's a color correction, so this is what the image looks like on default, right? And then there's all of this, all of that, all of that goodness. So this is literally what it looked like, and this is where it is at right now. So, big changes, obviously. The color correction really makes it pop out. As you can see, I added a couple different layers. You can add this and you can change the colors to it, etc., etc. So there's a bunch of stuff in there, There's a bunch of stuff. I'm just going to slap it all on, except for that one, because that one's just a little extra for you guys. But, yeah, this is a good base to start from. We have a couple of layer styles, 6 to be exact. 2 rows. They are separated in rows. Booyah. See, there you go. A little purple one, a little green one, a little blue one, a little silver one, a little white one, and a little red one. And then for the background, we have a bunch of effects, which I will show you right now. We've got a couple extras. So you have these like little, I think they're paint, but I'm just going to go with blood. We have these little blood splashes with the faces, and you could get like a battlefield image or something like that and slap it over there. And if you want to know how to do that, well, actually, so I've used this beautiful image here from my buddy Steve, right? So we are going to have to really just get it on there. It's not going to look very good, but that's not the point. I just want to show you how to do it. And then what you want to do is you want to hold Control Alt and get right in that little crevice there and slap it on there. Boom. And that's what it will look like. And you can do that with anything. And a simple way to give an effect to anything. If you guys want to know how I make some of my layer styles, the simplest thing to do is drop shadows. So what you want to do is you want to get right click and you want to go to blending options. I know it says a little bit different for me because I'm Dutch. It's whatever, deal with it. So you go to blending options, and then at the bottom there you have drop shadow. For me it's slugschadu. So you could just go to drop shadow, you slap it on there, and you kind of just play with the settings. But I will say though, that if you are a starting designer or something, the default settings, the 75% 5050, is pretty solid. It's pretty solid for most things, so that's something that you could play with. You see, it really gives it that like popping effect, and that's kind of cool, right? And then behind these little slabbies, you have a wanted reward. Now this is just something I picked up. Someone sent this to me. I believe it's from Google. If you made this and you don't want it in this pack, please message me or something, and I'll take it out. I would gladly do that, because I don't know where it's from. Someone told me that they made it, but I think it's very hard to believe, because I Googled it and I found some eerily similar results, but it doesn't really matter. It's in there, and I'm not making any profit off of this pack, so anyone that wants to use this can, just as much as they would have been able to pull it off of wherever this is coming from. We have a couple of logos as well that I managed to find from certain sources. We have the original Red Dead Redemption logo. I know this is technically for Red Dead Redemption 2, but I decided to just add some stuff from the first game as well, because I figured that some of you might like that. Maybe there's like some news in the future about like something that happened in the future, in the past game, or something like that, where you want to make a thumbnail with a certain character, but the certain character isn't in this game yet, so you can do it that way. So this is the Red Dead Redemption logo. This is a little Red Dead Redemption 2 logo, a little Portal logo. So you got a couple of different logos. This is kind of like a badge. There's a couple of these in there, as far as I'm aware. You'll see this is like Rockstar Games present. Another little badge. There we go, another badge. Another badge. And then we have this pistol that you probably saw in the background already, which is just there because it's cool. You can use that one as well. I don't really have many of the weapons. I think that's the only one actually, so I apologize for that. If you do want weapons in there, let me know. I wasn't really able to find many good images of it, so yeah, I'm sorry. But let's head over to the characters and see what we got there. So we've got our little boy, our homeboy, Horsey Matthews. I believe it is. I'm sorry, I don't know all of the names. We got Molly O'Shea, Susan Grimshaw, motherfucker Pearson, Micah Bell, Charles Smith, jeez. Another Bill Williamson, Leopold Strauss, John Marston. We've got several ones of him considering how big of a character he is. Boom, we've got a big one, we've got a small one. Abigail Marston, Abigail Roberts, Jack Marston, Karen Jones. I mean, literally, there are so many of these freaking characters. I'm sure you guys know a lot more about this game than I do, and yeah, I see a couple Red Dead ones here as well. So all that stuff is there, which is kind of cool. I added this little overlay so you guys can use that, as well as this one, which doesn't do a whole lot, but it adds to the contour of everything. And then backgrounds, there are a couple ones as well, as you can see. And I'm not going to go through all of them. I'll just go through a few. I'll just, I'll unzip them like this, and you guys can just pause the video as you wish. You might want to have to slow it down, though, or go back. Oh, this is one of my favorites right here. This is a beautiful one, isn't it? Ah, nature. I love it. Yeah, this is beautiful as well. Alright, just in general, I want to get to the red ones. This one's cool. An alligator or crocodile. I don't know. We don't have them over here. More nature. Horse. Oh, beautiful. Ooh. Circle of life. And then, you have these red ones. They have the little quotes from the characters. So if this pack looks interesting to you, I would urge you to download it. I don't gain anything from this. I just want you guys to know that. The only thing I gain from it is what you've already given me, which is your view and potentially your support. But I'm not going to get any cash of this. I'm not charging anything from this pack. Free of charge. You could just download it. I hope you do, because really I'm seeing some crappy Red Dead thumbnails, and I believe that just with this given to everyone, it would be so much better. So I hope that helps. If it doesn't, you can just tell me to go, screw myself. And if it helps, I don't know, like, subscribe, leave a like at the very least, buy me a cupcake, anything really. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like on it. And if you want to see more about it, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, because the loud bells, ding! This has been Vkays, and I will see you next video.